Hello everyone, Bill Molyneux here with Bill's Wargame World. Well, I hope you all enjoyed my Historicon video. I got some feedback. Some people said I could have been more detailed about some stuff. I'll leave that all up to you. Goober the Traveling Bear and I don't do politics, so you want to know more about HMGS and the board meeting stuff, you need to check with them. I had several people ask me what I'm going to do next down here in the basement. Well, for the Baltimore home, this is what we're working on. First of all, I'm going to take probably a week to finish reorganizing the basement, putting figures away. That's right, I got thousands of, probably close to 1,054 millimeter Civil War figures. I got them all over the place from all these games I ran. We are just about at $300 in our Goober donation for the Gettysburg Foundation. Thank you, everyone. Thank you. That's you just watching my channel and a couple cash donations from a couple wargamers. So when I get this all cleaned up in the next week or so, we are going to set up the 3D printed Fort William Henry. You saw me building it. Josh Warliff 3D printed it. It's freaking huge, and I mean huge. We got to do barracks in for Mr. John, the Gettysburg Miniature Shop, the Barzio. Show those to you. They're right up here. And so we are rip-roaring, ready to go. Gettysburg Miniature Shop got these for me. And I'm going to run Fort William Henry, the siege and the relief of Fort William Henry at Barrage at the Hawks event. So I'm going to do a little play testing. Now I'm like 3 feet shy for this table because it's only 7.5 feet long, but at least can get me an idea where I'm at. So Fort William Henry, 54 millimeter monster fort. When I die, there's another wargaming club that's going to have a heck of a time hauling all this stuff out of here. These corner bastions weigh about 20 pounds, 15, 20 pounds each. So that's that. So I'm going to clean everything up, and I'm going to try to spruce up the room. Now, I do have the August 8th weekend it is. We're going to be doing a Chuckleheads game. That's right. We'll be in Walt's basement, and we'll be doing a Chucklehead game with Walt and Kevin, Mr. Colonel Handsome himself, Derek, Mike, and I don't know if Joseph will be able to make it or not. He's been under the weather a bit. So this weekend, I got to go to the house in Virginia. I'm hoping to make a couple history videos. And my history channel is 1 year old in about a week. And yeah, it's got 475 subscribers. I'd appreciate it if you would just subscribe or at least check out a couple of the videos. There's a lot of neat historic sites and historians on that channel. And I'm very fortunate. So many museums and historians allow me in, make videos, and interview them. Another thing, LaRon Perlman, the Snyder Pretzel King, as I call him. I've known him for years. The audio for that, if you put it on closed caption, you can listen to him talk about him being in the movie Gettysburg. However, I will look at trying to get with him in the next month or so and maybe sit down at his house and we'll do another interview with good audio. And he has a lot of insight because he was working with all the different actors as one of the main stuntmen and in charge of the horses for a lot of these reenactors and movie stars. So he got to mingle with them all. So I'm going to start cleaning up the Gettysburg stuff. We're going to move from the American Civil War, the French and Indian War. For Fallen, Cold Wars, and the Williamsburg Muster and Cold Barrage, I don't know what the heck I'm doing, but the Williamsburg Muster is my favorite event of all events. Yes, even above Historicon. So Jim Russell and everyone there treat me so nice. So I will be going to that event no matter what. So on the back burner of Fort William Henry, I'm going to be looking at Is San Luana in 54 millimeter. That's right. I have one heck of a lot of Zulus, and I got a hot wire knife thing to make a giant Is San Luana mountain, and probably will make it 2/3 scale to 54 millimeter figure, so fit on the table. And a big thank you to everyone. I had a lot of views on my Historicon playlist, and I know I'll never be like so many of the great YouTube wargaming channels. I'm just an old fat guy in a basement and some other wargamers that helped me out. So I really appreciate it. I have a lot of videos that went over 1,000 and some in the 10,000s recently. And I've taken that YouTube money and donating it. So we haven't picked what we're going to do for the next museum. I do believe I'm going to help a school group, a museum that has homeschoolers. Anyhow, thank you. Stay safe. Be kind. Be courteous. And see what you can do in your basement. I'm trying to make mine look cleaner and keep my wife happy. Thank you, everyone.